watch hentai all the time with Senpai. My soul is tormented by a succubus. Calling sis, pencil dripping from the way I spit. Fell in love with this.
Hello and welcome back everyone, the name is Kahenkio and the game is Pokemon Duel. Before we jump into anything, I want to share a few of box pulls that I had the other day. Because of the monthly point reward, with the subscription you get a few rainbow boxes extra. And they were quite interesting, to be frank, because Toxapex, I already have pulled a few, but I never had like a random box Toxapex, popped up for me. I don't even know what this is. Let's check it out. Probably two more boxes, right? Yeah, there are two more boxes right here. Gonna pop this. Nope, just a fletching and an ingot. Or metal. This is, by the way, a team that I've been trying, a steel fighting team with a, I don't know, was it Mighty Sphere enabled? For this round mostly, with the Lucario's, Mega Lucario becomes 3 MP like the Sceptile cheese. Talking about Sceptile, we got a Grovyle right there. That was pretty fun. So, about that. Alright, well, it didn't work out for me real well. I did not, know the synergies so far. Maybe when the next month reward comes in and I can get another Lucario, Mega Lucario, then maybe with the 3, it's going to make a little bit of a difference. So that was that pull, alright. And we're going to check the last ones. And this is, by the way, the current team I am running right about now. This is my Rush deck. It's not the Rush deck 3.0 that I've been saying about. I will need the air balloon plate for that, and I will also need a Rocky helmet for that one to work. Right about now, this is a 2.5 Rush deck. It's really efficient, it's really fun. If it works, you win a game straight away. If it doesn't, you just continue on, plumbing your way through with your Zoroark until you get something done. It's not the most fun one to play, generally speaking, but it's not a boring deck in no way. Like, just one speed form is plenty with a scoop up plate, Tapu Lele is going to be the EX of choice for this box. Alright, that's going to be all the pulls for about now. Let's check the game. So yeah, this is my deck, alright? The speed form is essential, I think, for a rush deck. Alright, what we have here, where is it even? This is, by the way, a tanking deck that I've encountered so many times, so I just wanted to try it. What the hell is it happening with it? Well, and anyway, I'm gonna talk a little bit about the tanking thing. Frankly speaking, when I got the 3-hour booster, what I did, I would use this team for, sorry, not this team, but this team for 3 games, and then I would use a regular team to play the bug bot in order to get the cubes. Other people said go ahead and tank to 1500s to get yourself the winning. After doing it just once, like right now I do have another free 3-hour booster, and I'm gonna be doing it legit. Like, I don't even mind streaming about it or recording the entire 3-hour video of it, because frankly I felt a little bit bad about it. And after I kinda did it and I already reaped the rewards and everything, I was like, this is so against the rules. I should totally not have done that. And frankly speaking, I will not do it again, because it just felt wrong, So after I had that cleansing in my head, like, okay, you did it, but you shouldn't do it again, I encountered a dude that's doing the exact same, and he's like I'm gonna explain a little bit. Anyway, this is the deck. There's all the cheese plays you can freaking imagine. There's an double chance. Unfortunately, I missed one more space for this guy to give him an X speed. I have the X attack for the potential of someone being stronger than Infernape. I have the double chance just in case he doesn't roll and I, need to spin again. But the X speed is something that I've been missing. I'm gonna invest a little bit of Carbonite when I get the chance on him. But let's go to the featured duels. This is very fun to talk about because, as I said, I did it myself. It's not like I'm a saint and I never do it, but I do it with my own name. Like, you can know that it was Henki who was tanking or whatever, or trying to, I wasn't necessarily tanking, I was just trying to get as many boxes as fast as possible. So, in the first duel I encountered an enemy doing the very similar thing. It was this guy. He had a question mark for a name, and he was like, okay, I was on a bus ride back home, and the internet was really crappy. It's not an excuse, I just want to tell you that. I see this dude, and again, there's music going. I'm just going to disable it entirely because I hate the fucking music of this game. But I just see this guy. By the way, my Rush deck, this is still a sleep deck. My Rush deck climbed me up like 400 points in just a day. But anyway, I see this guy, and he's like, he has all those guys and this little guy that they use to to move back. So I'm like, I'm gonna BM the shit out of him. I'm gonna wait for 4.5 minutes, and then I'm gonna make a move, and then he's gonna, you know, run his Celebi right away and lose. So what I do exactly that. This is like 5 minutes past that I do my first move. He brings on his Celebi, I bring my Mew, he starts moving, and I'm like, shit. I have literally like maybe 30 seconds on my clock, and this dude is trying to waste turns so he can freaking win the game, because I literally don't have any time left. And I'm like, oh my god, did I just fuck up? Did I just fuck up? So I'm like, if I put it to sleep, I still have enough time for the other ones not to be able to move around, you know, because it's going to be a wait, blah, blah, blah. He can exclude it or whatever not. And then I double Moonblast. And I'm like, okay, well, GG well played, you know, he's going to go ahead and get the goal or whatever not. So I double chance again, and I'm like, you need to be falling asleep or paralyzed, whatever else. I don't care what. Just go ahead and dial ready. And I roll the blue. A little too late, because every single one of his Zekrom and Reshrubs are already ready to roll. So I'm like, alright, I'm just going to attack. If I put it to sleep, it's going to be good. And he rolls a fly. What can I possibly... He could just jump straight to the goal, but he decided to, you know, do whatever he decided to do. And that was like, he really just wanted to make me suffer for doing the BM thing. And at some point, I believe I even decided to go and put out the AI, but I don't think it would have saved me. I'm like literally just spamming the moves. The battery engine is pulling a little bit of what is it called? Of time longer than it's supposed to be. And I'm like, all right, if I put it to sleep, that's going to be great. It's no problem. It's going to die. Thunder Shock, Thunder Wave, or whatever, against the Grass Knot. The Resh is coming close. I'm like, okay, one more chance. One shot, one opportunity. Let's do it. Z move, 3 steps away. And I'm like, oh, okay. Just maybe I can cheese this one out. Another fly. And of course, he gets my entry. He is going to just, like, take it so I don't freaking surround. I don't counterattack or something. I don't know what he was thinking, but another roll against my favor. And this troll deck with level 1 Mons just annihilated my entire team just because I wanted to BM a player that wanted to tank. And he's like, all right, if so, I'm just going to get the free win anyway. So that happened, and I thought it was funny to showcase. Therefore, there you go, guys, for your entertainment only. Well, that was not the only case of entertainment, actually speaking. There was more. There were another tanking person that I did not enjoy playing with. I'm not even going to blur that, so... it was a little bit further down further down the line. I believe I encountered another one of those that decided to rank tank. So I'm like, all right, bro. This time I've learned from my mistakes, so do not do my mistakes. I've learned from my mistakes. This is the team that you see on my side, and I'm on the other side. I've climbed the rank. I have composed my Speed Rush deck team, and I'm playing. I was still on the same bus, by the way. This was the same night. So I tried to defend myself. He's like, okay, I'm gonna troll him. Maybe I win, maybe I lose. But I'm like, okay, I'm not buying any of that. He needs to do something about it, and only then I'm gonna start trolling. So I'm like legitimately wasting my turns, you know, in my time, whatever. I'm not doing anything bad, and I'm like, all right about now, I'm gonna attack. So he's gonna attack my speed form. I'm gonna switch with his Zora right about now. So, you know, maybe I kill that, maybe I don't. I really don't care, frankly speaking, because then, oh, the tiniest of dodges, by the way. Because then I get the entry point, he brings something on, I bring my speed form, I swap spot, blah, 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 win. Surround kill, goodbye. What he's gonna do, I think, he's gonna activate the ability, but the little bugger doesn't even exist anymore. So now he lunge throws. And as he lunged through, I waited 4.5 minutes to make that move. I was on a bus ride. I wasn't in a hurry anywhere. So I just legitimately just waited 4.5 minutes to make that move so that he couldn't attack me in any way. So I could grab the win 100% from that dude. So if he was rank tanking or trying to get the box as fast as possible, I was BMing that player really hard. Just because I was a little salty from the previous one. That is the legitimate truth of the situation. I was really salty from the first one. All right, I'm gonna show you another one why I like my rush deck, the 2.5 rush deck, so much. It's not great against defending. You know, you rely on RNG, and you might ask me why do I have the Tapu Koko? It's out of date and it's irrelevant and stuff. But the Mele Wish is still quite relevant. Yes, Z moves annihilate you, but still, I do believe that Mele is really valuable, is really big. I mean, when you're under special conditions like burn or anything else, Tapu Koko loses the tiniest of dodges. This Marshadow loses the big dodge, which is really, really bad and sad. But Go here, he sets up his defenses. He likes standing on the goal or whatever not. I'm going to do my cheese. I'm going to Poké Switch with my Infernape. And right about now, he's like, oh shit. What do I do now? What do I do now? So I'm just going to go double chance, and I hope I land my white against whatever damage he has and not his blue. And there we go, Drive Kick. This is the oldest cheese in the book. Infernape got buffed, so now he's quite worth it to go ahead and attack anybody. Like, he has plus 30 damage, I think. He has 90, he has 120 now by the default. So he can really stand up to many things with an X attack in your pocket. So that was a 6-move win, and it's been happening quite a lot, frankly. I did raise my rating to 3,400 without even really trying to raise that there. So we're going to copy the last duel. And this was a really exciting one because there are many different variations of Rush decks going around. Most of them include a Speed Form, that's 100%, a Marshadow, that's 100%. And the third one would be, I would say, the horse that would ride a frog for victory. That guy is the 100%, as well as Zoroark, and maybe even Celebi. Celebi not so much, but you know, these guys are like the main ability. Let's set it up a little bit. These like Gengar, Speed Form, Zoroark, and this Horsey. So the enemy has Swap Spot, Double Chance, 2 Max Revive, Hurl Jump, and Gengar Ride. While you already seen my plays, I have all the cheese plates in the book. So he's gonna rush his Speed Form to defend. Right about now, I wanna bait his Zoroark to come out. So when I switch spots or, you know, player switch, whatever not, with my Koko, Poké Switch, I'm sorry, to bring my Infernape, then I can freaking attack that Speed Form without the care that his Zoroark can freaking attack me, you know? So I'm gonna bring my Zoroark to be the goalie because I do not like the Gengar Ride, Mega Gengar shenanigans that he's gonna pull out right about now. So I'm just gonna bring out my Zoroark, set him on my goal, and just be there as a goalie. My Zoroark is better than his Zoroark. My Zoroark is the most awesome Zoroark in existence. 99, 111. That 111 is landing more than freaking enough. So I'm just gonna sit there and wait. Right about now, I don't really care, like, getting his answer or whatever not. I just want to get the Infernape and start doing the cheese. But this player is not a dumbass. He's like, I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing, buddy. And I don't really think about this move because he has the Grass Knot. And if I landed the white attack, I would die. So I'm like, oh shit, that was a little misplay. But I do land the 71, which was plenty enough to kill him. So I bring one more Pokemon on the field while I still can before that. Popilio, oh, what is the name? Let me check the name because that purple guy is really quite annoying. Alright, wait a minute. There's going to be an attack on my Zoroark from the Gengar. And I'm going to roll the 111. That's why you expand the 111. So those Gengars don't feel confident attacking you in no situation. And there we go. Night Days. A good bye. Alright, let me check. What is the name? What is the name? It's Poipole. Alright, it's the Poipole. Whatever. Leave it down in the comments if you think it's different. So I'm going to go ahead and try and drive kick that little bugger in. And if I do succeed, that's great. If I don't succeed, then I have a great chance of surrounding the Zoroark, the enemy Zoroark, right about there. So we're going to see the Horsey, or maybe the Zoroark, that's going to activate the Z move. No, the Horsey's going to activate the Z move, which is quite devastating, because he's going to kill me, that's for sure. You know, no defenses, no nothing. If he has double damage, that's about that. But I do have a spot to bring my Speed Form up. I really don't mind doing any of these, because my freaking guy can send anybody to the bench. The 4-star purple on the Koko is far more valuable than anything else, because in a 4-star you can send a Lunala to the bench, you can reset their planning, you can literally just free an entry point any given moment you need, just so you can get it. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna X attack, and I'm gonna attack that Gengar straight out. I don't know why I'm so ballsy, but I do trust my Koko to be the man of the hour and just wreck anything he can. And the Tapu Koko is coming through. He's gonna wreck that Gengar down, and that Gengar is gonna be going crying in his freaking PC. That's alright though, that Zoroark can still make a short deal of anything. The dodge towards the Grass Knot is not gonna land. I was hoping 41 towards a 40, or yellow towards, sorry, purple towards a, what is the other color? The yellow, yeah, I said it. It did not happen. Now I'm just gonna roll it after a turn further in. And that Zoroark can really kill anything. Like, I don't want to say it, but that's the sheer deal of the fact. He can, like, Night Days the shit out of me. I could have rolled the blue and then surround with a little Poipole, and then go back to my entry once he brings something shitty up, you know? Like, a Zoroark is more valuable than a Speed Form or the other Poipole, right? like 10 times over. But his cross counter is not going to be enough to get my dodge, and I can bring another Pokemon on the field. And right now, when he doesn't kill me, I can surround him, and I'm going to be in a good spot. But he does kill me. And I'm like, all right, bro. What can I do? This is a rush deck, and he had the upper hand. Now I have the upper hand. The Z moves are almost there. He's like, oh, gonna get it soon enough. The cross counter is gonna land. It's gonna get me to my PC. And I'm like, all right, bro. I am gonna send the Infernape so I can bait my Coco because my Z move is getting strong and I can send that little bugger to the PC right about there if he doesn't kill me. And if I do manage to send it to the PC, then I have 2 Pokemon surrounding his goal and I win. That's my entire thought process, that if the Coco can get to that Horsey, Twin Tackle, that's it. That's all I need for the victory. And I do it. And I'm like, all right, I got this in the pocket. That was smart as fuck, you know? And I'm sitting here all happy and I'm like, getting my victory vibe going on, and 3 seconds later, he's like, screw you. I'm gonna exclude my little green guy so you don't get that going for you. And obviously he did. He's gonna send his little bugger acid downpour towards me. I don't even know who's gonna get poisoned or not. The Zoroark will, right? Yeah. Then I get my speed form. Fortunately for me, he does not have any more of his other guy, you know, the green fucker that can just keep an entry sealed. Plus, you have 2 Pokemon in the PC, which is really great. I was hoping maybe this guy could get poisoned or whatnot, so I can, like, you know, have a little less damage than Zoroark, so I can freaking attack him. I would have 105, and he would have 100, which I would not cross the limit of 110 to kill it, and I would still be in enough range to, you know, do my shenanigans. So I'm hoping he's going to roll something here. I get 3 steps away. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing right about now, but I'm trying to play the game. Like, I'm still away from whatever shenanigans I had. But he's going to set the Gengar out for a surround. I definitely would have the Gengar in the PC instead of the speed form out. I would definitely have the Gengar away instead of this speed form, you know? So I don't really mind his speed form being out. But my Poipole is going to get wrecked. I'm going to grab that turn because his speed form is going to be matching mine. That's totally fine. I'm going to try the cheese once again. If I get it, the game's done. Are you serious? Gonna get one cheese sandwich, please? He's gonna jump over me. He's not gonna even bring the Zora. He's gonna bring the speed form for this round with the swap spot. That is good enough for me because Plate expanded, so I don't really mind about that. Plus, his goalie is now the speed form, which is great for me because I can attack. He can Z move as much as he freaking wants. I don't care. As long as he's not Z moving my goalie, I'm happy with it, right? I don't really like people Z attacking my goalie, or I've been cheesed so many times by Fairy Pokemon or Psychic, I don't know, the 3-step move away thingy. I've been cheesed so many times by that move. It's just ridiculous. So I'm like balls deep with my Coco. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go and kill everything in my freaking path. I'm gonna attack until I get this done. My time was running low. I was soon gonna get off the bus. So I'm like, I'm gonna just kill everything I got, right? So I attack that guy. He needs to gold block or max survive, I don't know what. And I'm like, please, Coco. That's why I chose you for the freaking melee. And I wish my wish come true and I get the victory. As for me, I'm Henki. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. And as always, have a nice day.